And welcome back on my channel. So we're back in the studio with another video about the music gear, and this time I will focus on Roland SH-4d, but I will use it in a more unconventional way, which is as a MIDI controller, effect processor and audio interface only. So I will guide you step by step how you can set it up for your DAW and use plugins, VSTs with effects, for example, for external gear for recording, sampling and everything else. In my case it would be Polyend Tracker Plus, but you could use Electron Digitact, which don't have built-in effects, and MPCs and everything else. I could use SP404 SX because I have input effects on this unit, which SH-4d don't have. VerseLab don't have input effects. I don't know what's happened with Roland. Why can't they copy what they did years ago? But it is what it is. Mark II has it, and Mark II has also amazing effects, but if you're looking for different flavor, you could even use this one. So let's go straight to DAW. I will use Studio One in this case, and here's my audio interface. As you see, is SH-4d. I have option for VerseLab, SA02. I tried it before as well. With MV1 it would be more complicated because MV1 has more tracks, so it's like input tracks, output tracks, even vocal track you can record as a stem in your DAW, but I will use SH-4d. Let's go to new project just to show you. Record and mix, okay. And here first I need to go to options, Studio One, options, and set up song with audio in and outs. So here I'm setting up all ins and outs that I want to use. So I will populate entire this grid, and I will remove input left and right, input left and input right, just to avoid feedback, because when I launch all of those tracks in my DAW, input tracks will go on a feedback loop because monitoring will be off by default. I will show you in a minute what I mean. So those are my ins. Outs are only stereo, which is okay. Apply and okay. And here I will just do right click and add tracks for all inputs. Bang. Those are my inputs. When I press play, that's a just basic pattern from presets that were built in. Let's go to blank. That's blank pattern, so it won't disrupt me too much. I will switch off monitoring because it's not needed at this point. And like basic presets. So here, as you see, I'm using track 1, track 5, my kit track on track 5. I can stem record it, I can do whatever I want with it, but that's not the main focus of this video. So I want to use it as an effect processor. Let's go to instruments and maybe, okay, let's go Mai Tai and some, I don't know what it is. New track, yes. Just to set it as a MIDI, for MIDI in, I will use SH-4d. But you can hear original sound from SH-4d. Just to switch off keyboard, built-in keyboard with sound output, I'm going to menu and local SW. I'm switching it off. I could set up a remote keyboard so it would go, I could control it by different MIDI keyboard with velocity sensitivity for plugin, and run audio through USB out of SH-4d for recording again. But I'm trying to make it simple this time. As you see, that's one of the presets. This one. And just to switch on and off effects, I'm switching on. Super filter, for example. Awesome. Obviously, I have all options like delay, reverb modulation from VSTs. You can use your own VSTs, whatever you got. Like if you have like great sounding VSTs, you can use it and apply just effects from SH-4d as an output. Like normal without effect, with effect. With SH-4d, it makes sense that there's no input effect, but for Verslab, I don't know what happened there. Because it's not a sampler, yes, SH-4d is not a sampler, so you don't need it actually. Yeah, and you can go however you want with it. So let's go back again. I will switch it off so I won't get distracted. And let's go to maybe drum machine. That's a default drum machine. And let's pick some maybe classic two-step, classic garage. Why not? Without effect. And octave lower. Okay, you need to switch it on. But you can control it through SH-4d on true from keyboard and some velocity sensitive pads, for example. So that's not a problem. It's just like audio interface basically with some MIDI options and effects. Yeah, but that's what it is basically. Like I have some nice long samples here. Yeah, nice. And I could combine it with my sounds. So local SW on. Something like this. And we have plenty of options here as well for synchronization, for MIDI output, inputs, banks. Never tried demotion as a MIDI. Maybe it's possible, maybe not. But that will be it for this video. I just want to show you some quick options because there's NAMM 25 now. Maybe I'll switch it off again. Yeah. So you can create your own kits just by on other devices. Because if you use DAW as an input setting, you could route it probably somehow. But I'm keeping it simple, and I'm using mostly DAW-less gear. When I'm transferring my sounds to Polygon Tracker Plus, sampling it, I'm focusing mostly on one device, and DAW plugins and everything else are just for digging sound, basically. In one video, I will show you my entire workflow, how I use my setup as it is, just to create beats. But that will be it for this video. Hope you like it. It was a short but informative, I think. So 11 minutes only, around 12 minutes video. That's new for me. Next one will be probably longer, or it depends what I pick up during my music production. And hope you like it. Like and subscribe, because guys, I know it doesn't cost you anything, yeah? Till next time. Cheers.